Good morning students and welcome back. In the last video class we read about the brain, a part of our nervous system. And in the same continuation of the same chapter, today we are going to discuss about the spinal cord and nerves of our nervous system. So starting with the spinal cord. The spinal cord is a long, thin and tubular structure which is made up of nerve tissues. The spinal cord originates from the medulla and extends till the lower end of our backbone. This tubular structure is surrounded and protected by our vertebral column. Vertebral column is made up of 33 bones that are called vertebrae, which are joined to each other. That is why we can twist and bend our body. The information between the brain and other part of the body is actually transferred with the help of the spinal cord. This spinal cord is actually made of some nerve cells which are in a thick bundle form which connects the brain to the different body parts of our body. Now some information about nerves. Nerves are the messenger of our body. A vast network of nerves runs throughout the body which carries messages between the brain and the rest of the body. These nerves are made up of a special type of cell that are called neurons. Neurons are actually the specialized cell which receives and transmit electrical signals in our body. Each neuron consists of two main parts, cyton and axon. Cyton is further divided into two parts, dendrites and a cell body. The signals received by the dendrites travel to the cell body and continue down to the axon until it reaches the synapse. Synapse is actually the communication point between the two neurons. Each neuron composed of a bundle of fibers. There are maybe thousands of fibers in a neurons. So to know the receiving and transmitting the messages from these nerve cells or the neurons, we need to know the types of neurons. These nerve cells are divided into three types: sensory nerves, motor nerves and mixed nerves. Sensory nerves carries the signals or carries the messages from different sense organ of our body to the brain. Then brain interprets these messages. Then we are able to see, to listen, to hear, to feel. Motor nerves carry these messages given by the brain to the rest part of the body or the different sense organ or to the glands or muscles. It gives command. These messages gives a command to our glands and muscle how to act. Mixed nerves actually give just carry most messages in both the directions. So to better understand about the working mechanism of these nerve cells, let's do an activity. I have a pencil in my hand. How could I know that this is a pencil? When I am seeing it, the sensory nerves present in my eye muscles gives a message to the brain, gives the signals to the brain that something is in front of me. Now what I am seeing, just give me the answer. The brain now actually work here and interpret the message that whatever you are seeing, you are knowing this object as a pencil. Now the brain send this message back to my eyes that whatever you are seeing, it is a pencil through the motor nerves. So sensory nerves carry the messages to the brain and motor nerves carry the messages from brain to my sense organ, that is eyes. So I could recognize that this is a pencil. I think you understood about the working of sensory and motor nerves. So student, that was the working mechanism of nerve cells and brain. But student, all of our actions are not controlled by our brain. Some of the actions are controlled by our spinal cord. To better understand this mechanism, that means the working of spinal cord, let's give me an example to you. What would happen if you will touch a hot pan? What will you do? You will just remove your hand as quick as possible from the hot pan. Will you or not? Of course, you will. Now, what happened here? When you, by mistake, you touch the hot pen, the sensory nerves present in that particular area of your skin passes the signal or the message to the brain. But according to the situation, here the signal is controlled by the spinal cord. And spinal cord takes the command and give the message to your motor nerves and tells you that remove your hand as soon as possible. Otherwise, you will get a burn. Here, the spinal cord acted as a boss. This is the working mechanism of spinal cord here. So, this type of automatic reaction or response by the spinal cord to a stimuli is called reflex action. The action, just like sneezing, sneezing, blinking of eyes, watering of mouth, these all are reflex action which are controlled by our spinal cord, not by our brain. So student, that's all for today's class. In this second part of video, we discussed about the spinal cord, the nerves and the reflex action. I hope that you all have understood very clearly. Very soon, we will come to the third part of the video. Thank you, students.